Welcome, Sagittarius, to the Five Clears Tarot. This is your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading for the week of November 7th through the 13th. Your first oracle card is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Definitely. So, if there is a situation that you need to forgive someone, do it because you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. Liberate yourself from resentment, from hurt, from disappointment, because in liberating yourself, you open yourself up back to love. And that's the whole purpose of being on this planet, right? We come here because we need to learn to love unconditionally. And when dealing with other people, people that may hurt us or disappoint us, we have to realize that they are human too. They're having a human experience as well. And don't forget who you are, Sag. You're a spirit having a human experience. So things cannot be taken too seriously. There's lessons we need to learn here on this plane. And forgiveness allows us to get on to the next level. So they're suggesting that you think about that. Your next card is the Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. With the Protection Guardian, your spirit team is helping you move beyond any limiting thoughts or emotions or patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. Okay, so sometimes when we live in disappointment or we live in resentment, it brings other negative things or emotions into play. And if you're not feeling safe, um, this could all like correlate. It has something to do with the others. So you hear your spirit team is telling you your angels are all around you and they're protecting you. But it's always good to take extra precautionary measures in situations where you could potentially be in harm's way. Here you have the number one, the void of the dark moon. Here, this is about, this woman is resting on the ground. This is about for you, Sag, to rest. And that has been coming up for you for quite some time now. So that energy is still there. You need to rest. You need to rest, Sagittarius. You're not listening. It's time to reset. It's also time to release anything that doesn't serve you. Um, it's okay to feel like you're in a void or you're in darkness, but there's nothing to fear in letting go of things that don't serve you, letting go of patterns and habits that, everything has a time, right? So when you're 15, and then you're 30, you don't act like you're 15. When you're 15, you don't act like you're 30. Everything has its time, everything has an ending. And perhaps you're fearful of those endings. Perhaps you're fearful of what's going to happen to me if I let this go, or if I stop doing this, something that I'm so accustomed to doing, habit. Well, guess what? Nothing's going to happen but good things, because apparently these things, these habits, these cycles, these patterns are not serving you. And it's time to take a reset. Okay, it's time to walk out of the darkness and take an assessment of your situation and say, all right, I need to let this go. It no longer works for me. And that's like the smartest thing you could do. Now we're going to go ahead and do a 9-card spread. Spirit has been favoring those with the last few signs that we've had to do. Let's go ahead and thank Spirit and Source Creator of the Universe for guiding the reading. Thank you, Sag, I was going to say Scorpio, so maybe you need to watch the Scorpio reading. Sag, for supporting the channel and being generous with your time. Remember, these readings are general, may not resonate. If that's the case, watch it later. Time is fluid. You're meant to hear it when you're meant to hear it. And or watch your moon, rising, and Venus. So, wow, these 2 cards came out for Scorpio. So, yeah. Oh, I think that one came out for Scorpio, too. And I know I shuffled. I spent 20 minutes meditating and shuffling on these cards. So, yeah, maybe you need to watch the Scorpio reading, or maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio and you need to be a cross watcher. All right, this 7 of Swords has come out for every sign from, I think, Virgo or Libra down. And there's the Scorpio card. Yeah, maybe you have a lot of Scorpio placements in your birth chart, but you definitely should take some time out and watch the Scorpio reading. Oh, gorgeous. Beautiful. What's the energy? Judgment. Awesome. So the judgment card is you needing to be kinder to yourself and not judge yourself too harshly and not judge others too harshly. There needs to be an alignment between your inner self and your outer self, right? So we need to think about that. Here with these, the cycles and the patterns are about the past. This is you not forgiving. This is you not letting go of cycles and patterns, right? This is you always contemplating, looking this way. So if you notice, you're not looking forward, you're looking in toward where you're sitting. So if you're sitting on a mountain, which it seems so because this is like an aerial view, you're looking back when you should be looking forward out into the mountains, into that vista that's so beautiful. This is you looking back, and this is you looking back too. This is you living in the past. Some of you may have spirit animals that are trying to give you messages and are seeing the same type of animal over and over again, whether it's in an advertisement, whether it's in the street, whether it's a place you frequent. There's an animal that's trying to get your attention. So you have a spirit animal, perhaps, that you need to pay attention. The feeling warmth or tingling sensations around you is that spirit animal trying to let you know. Also pets that have transitioned will let you know they're around by feeling warmth and tingling sensations. For those of you, if you have a pet that's transitioned, that pet's telling you they love you, they're always with you, and they're happy. For those of you that keep thinking of the past, you have to let that energy go. That does not serve you. That's for sure. That does not serve you. In your day-to-day, I don't know, there's something shifty. The money's good, but there's still some shifty energy here. You probably return to someone from your past, or that person just moves shifty. I don't know, Sag. I've given you this message before. This is your day to day, your ideas, your thoughts, your aspirations, your dreams. It almost feels like, yeah, the money's good. You're thinking of traveling, but you're guarded. You're holding a sword here. You're looking out into the ocean and you're thinking, making plans. You want to travel, you want to be comfortable, you are independent. The Queen of Swords is the card of Libra, so you may be dealing with a Libra or may have Libra in your placements, but you're holding a sword, so you're guarded. You're guarded with perhaps your thoughts and your truth. Perhaps you're not speaking your truth and you need to speak your truth. Let go of that sword. There may be communication coming in. Here with the Five of Pentacles in your day to day, your thoughts, ideas, and aspirations and dreams. The money is good. So this is not about money, but this is about you holding on to some patterns that are not serving you. So you either keep thinking of the past, keep feeling alone, keep feeling like you've been left out in the cold, and perhaps that person who's left you out in the cold is the person that you need to forgive in your heart and let go, because it's not serving you at all. There's transformations coming in subconsciously. You're trying to work through things, and you're not listening to your intuition. The money's real good. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. There's work coming in. You have to pay attention to the dreams that you're having and thoughts and visions that you may be having. You kind of like discard them. You're like, oh no, that's not true. You have to pay attention because the crown chakra, not the crown chakra, the third eye chakra is being highlighted here in this Ace of Wands. And this Ace of Wands is new beginnings. It's definitely action, energy, ambition, motivation, taking on your challenges while you're moving forward, because you're a hustler. So you're taking your shit and you just keep it moving, but you're still dealing with it. But there's transformation coming through. There's a lot of thought about the past, a lot of thought of somebody doing something that you didn't like that they did to you. Let's go ahead and clarify. This Judgment card, the energy underneath, you coming back into alignment with yourself, needs to also be highlighted with the being left out in the cold and the forgiveness card. This Seven of Swords could also be you, the protection guardians. You have to be careful at night when you're walking. Be careful at night when you're going through a parking lot or taking public transportation or whatever the case may be. That's what's being highlighted. All right, so let's see what we have here. Wow, Ace of Wands, and it's going to be diagonal with the Five of Pentacles. I think intuitively you know what you need to do. You've just been procrastinating. You know, you need to forgive. You may just not be ready, and you're still wallowing in that self-pity with that Five of Pentacles, but you need to let that go. That doesn't allow you to flow. And we're here to flow with love. Here's the Page of Swords. You may be going back to school or a training. Here we have the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Swords. So, you know, the Queen of Swords here is indicated, you know, she's looking out, she's thinking, but she's guarded. She's holding that sword. Here with the Eight of Swords, you're too much in your head. You got to stop thinking and overthinking things. You're keeping yourself prisoner. You're keeping yourself bound by that sword and those thoughts. And wow, it's two sword cards. So that energy, you need to release it. Definitely doesn't work for you. There's a lot of sword energy here, a lot of air. A lot of air. A lot of thoughts. And your mind, you know, creates these emotions within you. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. So in the past, someone could have had a third-party situation, and that's the hurt and what you can't let go of, something that they did to you. And here's the Knight of Swords. So funny how this guy's running toward or away from something, and this guy's running towards something. But this guy's holding a knife. So for me, it's more what Spirit is saying about being careful when you're out at night. Here, you're trying to run toward your happiness and your success, because you know you're working really hard. The money's coming in, but you're working really hard, and that's the rest. That's the reset and the rest that you need to attend to. Here's the King of Cups. You're trying to keep your emotions in check. Like outside, it looks like you don't give a fuck, but inside, your emotions are a little bit unstable. Here's the Moon card. This is the card I say of Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So readers that say this is Pisces, please, if you're a reader and you're watching my channel, thank you. And would you let me know, please, in the comments why you feel this is a Pisces card? I don't. But in the past, in your subconscious, Sag, you're drowning. You're drowning. Something's going to be revealed as well. Something's going to come to light that needs to come to light. Here, Three of Cups again. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. If you were dealing with a Scorpio or dealing with a Scorpio and this person was in a third-party situation, this Three of Cups is confirming that. For those of you in relationships, okay, don't all go crazy. I know not all of you are in relationships. For those of you not in relationships, the transformation in your life is going to be big, because where you could be feeling alone with that Five of Pentacles energy, you're going to be coming into a like-mindedness with a group of people and a collaboration with a group of people, and emotionally it's going to be rewarding for you. The Devil, the card of Capricorn, the card of temptations, the card of releasing shit that no longer works for you. Okay? This is the codependency. This is the patterns from the past, the patterns that you continue to make in your life that need to be reassessed, reset, and changed. Okay? Let's go ahead and give you a mindful moment. So give a like and a subscribe, especially if it resonated. Share the video with people you feel are going to enjoy it. And I'm going to take this one. That's what they want. Listening. Your body can help tell you what it needs to stay healthy. Listen to your body and think of 3 things that help you stay healthy and strong. Sag, Your spirit guides are telling you to rest. You need to rest. And, taking on too much and doing too much and not delegating and not asking for help causes dis-ease. And dis-ease is uncomfortable. Okay? It could also make you sick. So let's, listen to the advice of the spirit world because they know more than we. So I'll see you next week. Thank you.